A common mistake I find myself making when trying to put together a space for the first time or rearranging a room in my apartment is the lack of consideration for elongation of a room. Now, this wasn't a common issue back in the day when architecture really took its time in spaces, and they had features that allowed your eye to move around a space naturally. These features were built in to the spaces. So there were beams, there were molding and other details that modern houses and apartments just don't have. I have juggled the idea of adding these features into our apartment, but for some reason, it always feels weird adding something that wasn't meant to be. Like, just because our apartments and houses don't come with the features that they used to, we don't have to force what was used before into our spaces, but maybe create a new direction that encompasses creativity that it hasn't before. I think these spaces deserve their own type of style. And what has worked for my space is putting up features that are a bit more creative rather than historical. Being a little bit more expressive on the canvas rather than having a frame waiting for a beautiful picture, which to me is more like how spaces used to be. There was this beautiful framing around architecture and of a home or a room that was just built beautifully. It had columns and stuff. And you just had to put the furniture in. And the space kind of spoke for itself. Now you have blank spaces and you have to do the work, which a lot of us are finding difficult. And it makes sense. This was never a thing that we had to worry about. And now, in a time with technology evolving very, very fast, creativity is falling behind. And it's kind of weird because you need creativity to put together spaces that are just a blank canvas. And I think that's why a lot of us are having this issue. But in today's video, I want to ease your mind and give you some ideas of how you can elongate a modern space. Quickest way to help elongate a modern box is to add curtains. We hear this all the time of people giving advice to those of us who want help for our space, is just hang the curtains higher. This is the goal of that advice, is to help add height and balance out a space. A lot of our furniture is very heavy and we need some focus on the top, like I said in the beginning. So hanging your curtains higher just helps with that. So that's a very easy thing to do. But where I find adding fabric to a space is beneficial is not only by adding the curtains, but for example, I'm going to turn you around. The other thing I want to talk about is my fabric wall. I had these wooden dowels with fabric draped on them, and I didn't know what to do with them, so they sat in my closet for a while until I was looking at this weird just corner in our living room, wondering what to do with it. So I figured, hey, I could try hanging up the fabric I have and see if it could help add this low contrast feature and detail to my space that wouldn't take eyes off of the other things I wanted to be more of a focus, but also helped elevate your eyes when you walk into my space. So although this is kind of out there and weird, because it is a similar color to our walls, it kind of helps to blend in and not stand out as much as you would think. And it helps, again, add a line at a very tall height on the wall that is slightly above that line of the blinds and the windows. I have all my crafts on this thing, but we also have like a plant, and for those of you who have more of a green thumb, you could add definitely a taller plant. A lot of high-end spaces do utilize greenery and just tall trees in their space, but those are very expensive, and I'm not very great at taking care of plants, so I opted for this tiny one, and she's doing pretty good for, you know, the given circumstances. But the greenery just helps add, I think, to this corner some type of beauty, some life to it, instead of just the modern blankness, you know, right next to the TV. It needs some type of life. I also have some type of drapery in my bedroom on the wall behind my bed where a headboard would be. I have like this wire frame I made and draped over some really pretty lace fabric, and I put a cool tile that I thrifted, some random person made, and I just put that on top, and I think it adds something really cool to my bedroom. It doesn't distract too much, even though the idea is more out there than what the normal person would do when decorating their space. So drapery in a very light fabric, both color and material, like feel and weight, I think could be a lot of fun in adding a unique style of height to your space. So try it out. So if you have these type of blinds like I do in my living room, you can cover them with curtains and do the same thing that a lot of people do, which is just hang the curtain rod really high, have the curtains hang down to the floor. That helps elongate the space. I actually don't hate them, and I've learned to love them. You just kind of have to play with them a little bit. So a few things you can do to actually make these blinds a little bit more intentional with adding height is push them up. Now, if you are able to have these blinds open all the time, I would suggest pushing them up as much as you can, and that will add a line at the top of your space that helps the person entering your space to see that line as higher than if you had them lower. Now, these are kind of boring, right? And some of you are going to be like, Serena, this is stupid. Well, this is where you can add, I have this like little earring here. There is a hole at the bottom of these like twirly things to open the blinds and close them. And what I did is just hung a very fancy earring in that hole to add some character to it, like add some detail to this area rather than just having the blinds. Another thing you can do is paint them. And I don't mean cover them in paint and just paint them one color, but a lot of people are doing murals in their space, and I wonder if anyone would ever want to do some type of image on the blinds. And you can always paint them when you move out, honestly. Another thing to consider when looking to add height to your space is adding some type of pendant. We have 2 of these pendant lights that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. I think I drove like an hour and a half to pick them up, but I love that they are just very large and they have this chain going just up the wall that I think is perfect for a modern space. I think metal work works well in a modern space. So adding features like lights that have these details just help add character to a space without taking it out of the age that it was built, right? So adding some large light feature hanging from the ceiling is going to help elongate a space. And I've also seen people get very lucky at thrift stores, and I don't even know if they're called, but they're like light features that are from ceiling to floor, and they're just like beautiful structural lights. I'll show some pictures, but if you're lucky enough to come across something like that, that's a beautiful way for elongating a space. Now, because I am very, very short, I'm 4'10", I had to hang my pictures not at my eye level, but at an average person's eye level. And that's very important when you're hanging art, because if you hang it too low, like if I hung this too low here, it would just bring the focus down. So for the average person entering my space, I have the artwork here, but in my bedroom, I also have a little piece of art, like randomly very, very low. Like you can hang art really anywhere, but just a basic, when you're hanging art, make sure it's eye level. Now, I know I said in the beginning, I don't love crown molding in a modern space because it just feels out of place for me. There are other ways to add a similar feel to the ceiling without going for crown molding. A lot of people are great at painting or drawing, or they like doodling. So I've seen some really cool murals. You don't have to do an entire wall mural, but what you could do is draw or paint some type of pattern on the walls near the ceiling instead of crown molding. You could also create your own tiles. So I've seen some spaces online with tiles going across the wall, like at the top. You could do that, and you can get them at Home Depot or Lowe's, but you could also make them yourself. I've been playing around with polymer clay and making my own art tiles, so you could do that. I love this like triangle hourglass shape that this one space has, and the pastel blue is just really pretty, I think. So you could also do that. I think, again, going back to the type of materials you're choosing is really important when you're thinking about adding height to a modern space. And putting little details on the ceiling like that, I think, can lend a helping hand to the aim of adding balance to a bottom-heavy room. There are also other ways you can experiment with the top portion of your room. You can try hanging art in a random corner. I have a video on different and creative ways you can hang art or posters. I would check that out for those ideas. So those are some examples of ways you can help balance out these crates that we find ourselves in that are lacking of any detail or consideration for the movement and appreciation of a space. So that's just some ideas that I had that I have found to help bring height into my space. So that's it. Thanks for watching.